How's it going? And welcome to the very first episode of webmasterysecrets.com. My name is Willie and I'll be your host. And today I want to talk to you about what is lead generation, because you hear so many people talking about lead generation and sometimes it's kind of hard to get a clear definition of what lead generation is. Lead generation in its simplest form is just simply you going out creating some type of content, whether it's a video, an article, or something like that, to attract your ideal prospect to you, and they enter their information to get some type of free offer that you're enticing them with. So this offer could be something as simple as how to set up your first Facebook campaign, to something that's complex as how to set up your first website. It's completely up to you on what you want to give away. Now, here's what most people don't talk about when it comes to lead generation. Before you can ask the question, what is lead generation? You first have to ask the question, who am I targeting? Because who you targeting is going to dictate the type of content that you lay out. So what do I mean by this concept of who am I targeting? Meaning, if I wanted to target struggling network marketers, which I strongly, highly, positively, unequivocally don't recommend that. Like, I made the mistake of targeting struggling network marketers when I came into the industry. So here I am over here listening to people say, who's your target audience? Struggling network marketers. Okay. So I would come over here and I would target these people that's having very little success in their business, and I would create content around these people to entice them, trying to get them to opt in over here to become a lead for me. Well, the problem with this model is, if you're targeting struggling network marketers, then it's only so far that you're going to be able to go within your business. And I hope you understand this point, because when it comes to struggling network marketers, you don't really want struggling network marketers. Like, you have to go back and refine that. So when I went back and I refined it, what I realized was I don't want struggling network marketers. What I want in my business is active network marketers that's seeking a solution to their problem. They don't necessarily have to be struggling, because here's what I found out. If they're actively seeking a solution to a problem, then that means they're already in action mode. But if I'm trying to get someone who's sitting on the sideline, maybe placing an ad or something like that on Facebook, then it's going to be very hard for me to get this person to come up out this box that they live in, and the why me, why everything happened to me and things like this, to become this person over here who's already actively looking for a solution to grow their business. So before you can ask what is lead generation, you first have to ask yourself, who is your target audience? Once you find out who your target audience is, then you want to tailor your content to meet their needs. And that would just simply mean you put up your web form, meaning you ask a simple question, you give them a free offer on the front end. After the front end, they take the offer and you get their name, email, and phone number in exchange for that free gift that you gave them. So in a nutshell, that's what lead generation is. Now, that's one form of lead generation, which is, landing pages. But this works with YouTube videos. This works in all facets of the internet, whether it's article marketing, video marketing, or going to someone's blog, watching an MP3 or listening to an MP3 player or something like that. It works in all forms where you're giving someone a direct call to action, and that direct call to action will lead to you getting that person's contact information so you can do follow-up with them in the near future. So hope you enjoyed the first episode of Web Mastery Secrets. To learn more, simply go to webmasterysecrets.com. Again, my name is Willie, and I look forward to seeing you in episode number 2. Talk to you soon.